Hi guys, it's Angie Bell with My Fairy Treasures. Okay, you guys, I'm coming at you with some more artistic collage. That's what I'm calling it, because that's how I see it. It's taking collage to more of an artistic thing. So, I put all of this together already. It's not glued down, so I'm going to glue it down with you. How I got to this point is I had a bunch of magazine bits that I organize in these. Okay, these are tubs that I get from Dollar Tree. All right, this is of stickers, it's not of magazine bits. And I usually divide them into, like, I'll have a bucket, one of those buckets that's roses, watches, and butterflies, and that'll be in that. And then I'll have focal points in another. Okay, so I have my stuff pretty organized that way. So I went and pulled a bunch of stuff. Everything wasn't cut yet. A lot of times in the evenings I'll just rip pages out. So there were a bunch of ripped pages. A lot of stuff that I wanted to use wasn't cut out, so I had to do that. So I've been doing this for like 3 hours. And that's how I got to this. And I decided that I wanted to do something with my favorite things. Roses, music notes, butterflies, watch pieces, and any other flowers. Those are like some of my favorite things. So we'll take all this apart and we'll put all this together. Also, I wanted to incorporate some stuff I've gotten from Dollar Tree lately. Okay, I'm just going to show you. They had these fabulous stickers. I had them in my haul. And I said I was going to use them on my mixed media. So we're going to see where we can put some of this stuff. These are stickers, you guys. These stickers are ridiculous. Are these fabulous? These aren't stickers. These are jewels, but they're stickers. These are also some wall stickers you can get from Dollar Tree. You guys always be looking everywhere for your mixed media stuff or your collage stuff. Okay, look at those stickers. Oh, I bought like 5 packs. When I see stuff like this, I pick up 5 or 6 packs of it because I know I'm going to use the stuff. I have some other stuff down here too. Let me just show you real quick. Feathers. Look at that. Aren't those fabulous? I got these for 50 cents because I guess they're not going to carry them anymore. I bought a bunch of these. Those feathers are gorgeous. So I'm going to try to incorporate those somewhere. They're stickers, so I couldn't put them on right now because they'll be, you know, I have to stick them there. These beautiful butterflies. These are fabulous. Look at these. Dollar Tree again. And then there's this one here. I took it apart, but butterfly. This goes on here. Another butterfly. And then I have another thing of butterflies of stickers. Let me show you. I've already used a lot on this page, but okay. So in your artwork, in your backgrounds, whatever you're doing, you can always use this kind of stuff. So that's also going to be added on here. Okay, so I'm very excited. We got a lot to do. All right, so let me see where I'm putting all this at. We'll put this up here. What I really need to do is clear off my damn desk because I have a lot of stuff around me that's like inspirational, but I have way too much inspirational crap around me. After a while, inspirational stuff that you gather around you, it's just in your way. So I need to clear this stuff off to my left. Anyway, let's continue on. All right, so I'm gonna have to, because this is, oh, and this, what I'm working on is poster board. You guys, yesterday I saw poster board at Dollar Tree, and you get like maybe for $1. I think you get somewhere between 5 and 10 sheets. I can't even remember. So you can get the poster board there, and it's probably 11 by 14. This is what this is. I was lucky and got 100 sheets of poster board from the thrift store for like a couple dollars. Yeah, it was ridiculous. But I want to let you know that they do have that at Dollar Tree if you're looking for it, because that's the substrate I'm using for this. Okay. And I'm going to start here at the top, and then I'll have to move this thing up when we go to the bottom. Okay, because I can't put everything in focus because it's too big. Okay, so let's go ahead and dismantle all of this. I kind of put things like where they're at, like this stuff is going to the left, this stuff is going to the top. This will go to the top too. This will go to the top because it's kind of on top of everything. This is on the bottom, so These, I wish I could put these at the bottom of the thing, but I can't. Okay. This is on this side, so we'll... And this ended up getting covered up so much that I'm not even going to use it, so I'm just going to take that off. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Now, also, I took 2 pieces of music note paper as the background, which I love. So, and I usually get my music note paper. You can get it from in the bulk section at Hobby Lobby or Michael's or any of those. But I love to use real book pages. So when I go to thrift stores, I'm always looking for book pages. So, or book pages, music note pages. If you don't have music note pages and you want to do something similar to this, or you're inspired, use book note pages. You probably have a book that you can rip up. So, all right, I'm using this Yoo-Hoo glue. So we're going to see how this is. And honestly, I think the best price for your glue like this is on eBay. But if you can't get to eBay and you need a good glue stick, one of these ones, just go get it at any, you know, wherever. I would go to the craft store because then you can at least use a coupon. Because a good glue is going to cost you there like $3 or $4. So that's why I'm saying it's better to buy your glue sticks on eBay because it's so much cheaper. Okay. Unless you're able to get it from Dollar Tree. That Avery glue. This one. When school comes back in. Or supposedly comes back in. Okay. I'm using this magazine as my glue surface. I love doing that because I can start fresh every time I'm done with it. I can just either turn the page or rip the page off. So I usually rip the page off so I don't have that to deal with anymore. This is exciting. I'm finally using this Yoo-Hoo glue. I haven't even used this. Okay. Something like that. And it seems to be sticking good. Like everybody says, they love this glue. And let me say this. I know that a lot of people have like a big, I don't know, they get freaked out because they're like, what if it's not smooth? What if I have a little bit of wrinkles? I could care less if I have a little bit of wrinkles. To me, that just adds to the piece. I accept any wrinkles that happen. So, that's my take on it. And I'm sure there's a lot of people who will be like, that is dead wrong. You should want no wrinkles. But I just, a lot of my backgrounds, I create texture anyway when I do my other types of mixed media. So, I'm all for it. Let me make sure you guys are still there because earlier my damn camera turned off. Okay, good. You guys are still there. I had to, you know how your camera gets full? I had to go and get rid of a bunch of stuff. Okay, I think the next thing it needs to be is this butterfly. Okay. You know what? Let me just experiment for a second. Maybe it's these roses that need to go next, not the butterfly. Because I had some stuff tucked underneath, and I think I had the butterflies tucked underneath. Yeah, I had the butterflies tucked, not the butterflies, the roses tucked underneath this, so. And I think I had the dangles tucked underneath too. Okay, so we're not going to put that yet. We're going to put these roses in. So. And I have my magazine over here on the side, you guys. You probably can't see it. And I usually don't, I don't put glue over the whole thing. I usually just put glue on the edges. Not the complete edges, but you know, like in a circle around like that. Because you can't get too much glue and really start distorting things. Or, I mean, like I said, I don't mind some wrinkles, but you don't want to get too crazy. Or maybe you do. Okay. And then this floral rose has to go there. Okay. A lot of times what I do is I'll take a picture of, once I decide, after I call it auditioning pieces. I auditioned a bunch of pieces and find out how I want my collage to be. So when you guys saw, before I glued this down, which I'm doing now, I had auditioned a bunch of pieces. I heard someone say, okay, let's audition the pieces now. I thought, oh, that's a nice way of saying it. So now I say it. So, I didn't know where the hell I was going with that. Anyway, that's how I got here. Auditioning a bunch of pieces. Let me get a baby wipe because my hands are going to get sticky. And I don't like sticky hands. Okay. Make sure you pick your baby wipes up at Dollar Tree. Okay, so we have that. I'm going to put this butterfly back for a second. Doesn't that look so cool? Oh, I should talk about this. This right here, I got from the Rose Society. It's called the Rose Society. I'll have that at the bottom of here, but it's called the Rose Society. And it's a book, and you only spend $5, and it's a book of roses, you guys. Then this was a Dollar Tree calendar with a bunch of butterflies in it. So always be looking in magazines, books, calendars, free publications that you get at your grocery store. You never know where there's going to be some cool images. Okay, so what I'm going to do, because I need to be able to know where these need to be tucked, but this needs to be down. So I'm going to glue this like kind of halfway down, and then I'm going to put my dangles in. Because I actually don't know where I want the dangles until this butterfly's down, but they need to go underneath the butterfly. So let me stop talking and just show you what I'm talking about. Okay, this is a big piece, so just a second. All right. Oh, you know what I just did? Okay, well, I won't. I just put glue all the way around after saying all that, but it's okay. I won't glue it down yet. We'll leave that bottom part up, but we'll get this down. Okay, so see how I'm leaving this up for a second because I want to put my dangles in. Oh, and how do I get these dangles? Let me put them in first, and then I'll show you how to make dangles. Okay? I'll show you in a second. But first, I need to get them in here where I want them. And it's basically just getting an idea of what you want when you originally do it. It's not like you're going to get it back just perfectly. Not at all. So you're just trying to do your best. Okay, let me get my glue on here. Oh, that's what I was saying. Before I lost my train of thought. A lot of times I will take a picture of my work before I have it all glued down so that I can refer back to the picture. So I kind of have an idea. But I always tape on my phone, so I can't take a picture of that. So I'm just working from memory. So if that stresses you out to do this, just take a picture of it on your phone, and then you can refer to it. And then you don't have to stress out so much. This is your art, so you really shouldn't be stressing out. It's just paper. Really, that's how you need to look at it. It's just some damn paper. Okay, like, you could just throw this whole thing in the garbage and start again. That's all it is, some paper. And you can usually find a way to, maybe I want this like this. Do I? Usually you can find a way to correct something if you totally flub it up. And then sometimes also, once you mess up, you actually create something else that's even better. So don't always be so hung up on messing up, because a lot of times that can just be an opportunity for something else great. So I think that's a metaphor for life, really. How much do you learn from your mess ups? A lot. Well, unless you're a narcissist, then narcissists don't learn from their mess ups. So, but most people aren't, so you can learn from your mess ups, which can teach you a lot. You ever met somebody like that who's a narcissist and you're like, why can they not learn from their mistakes? Like, they just keep making the same mistakes over and over and over. Well, they're narcissists, and that's how their brain works. It doesn't work to learn lessons. So, and the only reason I know about this is because I've got some of that in my family. So I've educated myself on that. I won't go off on that tangent too much because it's kind of depressing. Okay, so let's put this piece on. Or if, like, let me just say this too. If you're around somebody and they just always hurt you, and maybe not even physically, but with their words and how they treat you, and then they say sorry, but then they just do it again, and you just know they're going to do it again. A lot of times they're a narcissist and they can't help themselves because they don't learn lessons and they don't have feelings like everyone else. So it's sad. But let's not continue on to that subject. I don't even know why I went there. Okay. You know, a lot of times when you do art, you're working stuff out. Stuff that has nothing to do with the art. But sometimes it does have to do with the art. I don't know. I'm glad I can laugh. Okay. Now, we need to finish gluing down this butterfly. So, let me just go around like this and put that down. Okay, and glue that down. This looks good. Okay, so now let's do this part. I'm just adding a little extra glue because you got a little extra stress there, probably being held up like that. Okay, yay! And you know what else? I didn't get it out yesterday, and I meant to. Is my roller. I have a roller for my mixed media or for my jelly printing, and then I have a roller for this. And I just found it yesterday because I had forgotten all about the darn thing. And that just makes for a better attachment to everything. So let's just roll over it. I got to keep this out or I'll forget about this little tool. Oh, and I like to use small scissors to cut my pictures out. And then sometimes, depending on what you're cutting out, I also love an X-Acto knife. And this is a Fiskars. Great. It's a little on the expensive side. I got mine for like $2 or $3 on clearance last year during the Hobby Lobby clearances. But use a coupon. You get them at, you know, Michael's, Hobby Lobby, Joann's, whatever. But that's a really good one. And it's nice to have a nice X-Acto knife. That's my first time I ever bought a nice one, and now I see the big difference. I'm like, oh. Okay, the tools make a difference. All right. That's looking really, really cool. And I love the background of the music note paper. Love it. Okay, this is a rose. This is weird. This is a rose with what had like some type of a bottle of moisturizer. That's the top of it. But going this way, it looks like maybe a light bulb. I don't know. I don't know why I'm coughing. All right. No, I think this went underneath here. Oops. And I already glued the damn thing down, so okay. That's okay. We'll recreate something else. Yeah, I think this was underneath here. All right, let me just quickly try to recreate something else. Or do I want to put this on the side now? Oh, you know what? I like this on the side. So let's just put that on the side. So don't be too, I guess the lesson here is don't be so stiff. If something happens like that, just go with the flow and you can recreate something else. I guess that's just how you need to create, you know, deal with your life, because how many times you got a plan and that plan does not work out. But at least you have a basic plan of how you would like to see things, and if it doesn't work out that way, you can be flexible enough to be able to bob and weave and go another way when you need to. And that's definitely what collage is showing you. You got to bob and weave sometimes and go a different route. The more flexible you can be, whether it's your body, your life, your art, the better off you're going to be. That's for sure. Okay. Listen to me. I'm all philosophical today. Just sharing lessons that I've learned. Okay, let's put a little rolling on this. Now, I can tell you right now, you guys, I like the Yoo-Hoo, all right, but my favorite glue still is that Avery. I'm still loving this the best. Okay, I've used the Yoo-Hoo for a while, which is fine. I like it, but I'm still loving this Avery glue. I remember a girl, she was hauling it, and she goes, I heard this glue is as good as Yoo-Hoo or any of the rest of them. And she was right. All right, we're at the bottom here working. Well, that looks really cool in the screen there. Okay, next, I wanted to put these watch faces on, and I think what I'll do is, because since that's just sitting there like that, I had the watch face on the on this butterfly, but now I'll make sure I put it over the top of that, so it looks like the flower here is growing out of the watch face. Okay, let's put that over here. So I'm mixing all my favorite elements together, which I told you is, I love butterflies, I love hummingbirds too, but no hummingbird that I could find fit into this whole thing. So I don't have any hummingbirds today. But I love roses, watch faces, clocks, flowers, butterflies. And look at this big, huge butterfly. So very exciting. Plus we're going to put smaller butterflies in all this with the stickers. And that's another thing. Don't be a snob. Don't be afraid. Don't be a snob. Don't be afraid. If you have stickers that are really cool, like the ones I just showed you, use that in your artwork. Or use that in your collaging or your backgrounds or whatever you're doing. Card making, whatever. It's the same as cutting out a magazine, except it already has the stickiness on the back already. That's how I look at it. Okay, here is a rose, a white rose I had in the center here with this, which I like. But I this may still happen, but I want to look over here at my stickers now. Okay, because now we're going to work with, I want to do something in this middle part here, and I think I want to use a feather. That's in my mind. I don't know. You don't know until you audition the piece and see if it's going to fit or not. But that's what's in my mind. All right, I got two different pieces that I'm thinking about, so let's audition both of them and see. If this one fits, I'll go with it. Nope, because it doesn't go with those pink roses, so never mind. See, that's how you do it. Then you know real quick. You're like, oh, no, I don't think so. That looks horrible. I love this. See how you know right away? So right in the center of this butterfly, I put one of these feathers. Remember this thing? Isn't that fabulous? Oh, love. Okay, obsessed with those. Let me just see if there's another way I want to use these feathers, because I feel like there is. I love this big, huge one. Let me see if I want to put this feather anywhere. See that big old feather? I feel like I want to put that like right here. Ooh, I do. So I'm kind of extending that center part of the butterfly like this, and instead of putting a small tail, putting a big old fat tail on that butterfly. This is your world. You can do whatever you want. What the hell you want to do? Yeah, this is looking cool. I said this yesterday, but it's the truth. Doing collage gives me energy more than drawing. You guys know I like to draw my girls and stuff, but drawing takes a lot of energy and a lot of focus. And for me, this does not take energy or focus. It actually energizes me. So I'm sure it's different for different people with the whole drawing thing, but that's how I see it. That's how I see it. Let's see about this little small feather. And I didn't say this, but I also love feathers. Ooh, I like that. We'll put this feather here. This is looking really cool down here at the bottom. I love it. See what these stickers can do, you guys? These stickers are the bomb. These stickers are the bomb.com. Okay, I think that's it for the sticker sheet, okay? Let's go on to these. And you guys, don't be afraid. I pull tons more stuff than I'll ever use. Like, how much I pull is ridiculous. But that's how I work. I like to pull a lot of stuff. So I'm going to use these. Okay. Let's start auditioning some pieces here. Some butterflies. And like I said, when you're at because Dollar Tree, okay, you guys all know, like, it could be there one day and not the next day. So when you, let me bring this, yeah, perfect. When you find something you like and you know you're going to use it in your artwork a lot, pick up 4 or 5 packs. And I know that sounds crazy, but you're not going to be able to go back and get it again. And a lot of times they don't remake stuff over and over. Oh, I like that there. A lot of times they don't make stuff over and over. It's like a one-time thing. It's a one-time hit wonder. Oh, I like that on the clock. See, these stickers are just working with all of this. Love it. I told you collage gives me energy. When I was a child, I'd say this all the time, but when I was a child, collage was my, oh, I love that. Collage was my favorite thing to do. And everything else, I loved collage. I said this yesterday. I love collage. I love creative writing. And then I draw pictures to match my characters. And I love cursive writing. Do you notice it's all art? She'd be like, it's ready. It's time to do math now. I'd be like, no, not the math. Because that was the subject that, oh, Lord. The concepts of that were so hard for me. I finally got it, but it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. Not for me, because my brain don't work that way naturally. I actually became a whiz at math once I got myself a tutor when I was in college. It was my, sophomore year. And I had to take algebra, which I had never taken. I got myself this tutor. It was for free through school. And me and that tutor connected. He explained things to me. He explained things more than one way. Was the biggest thing. He could explain it. If he didn't get the first way, he'll go a second, a third, a fourth. He was such a master at algebra, at math, period. And, yeah, that's not going there anymore. So he was just such a whiz. And he could explain it to me so good. I was so grateful for him. God, I was grateful. I mean, I didn't do it, but I could have just kissed him right on the cheek. All right, I think this butterfly is way too big, but for where I need to put it, but let's just try it. Oh, I just lost the tail. Oh, well. I have a feeling it's just going to be too... Is that going to be too big, or is that going to be... Oh, Lord, it's already sticking, so maybe that's going to be... That's going to be it. Oh, I like that. Okay, never mind. And that's the thing I like to do, too. You guys notice how I'm putting things over things? So now I put it over these roses here, so the roses are peekabooing behind it. I think that adds magic when you put things over things and connect things together. And then, like, the clock is now underneath the butterfly, so it's peekabooing under the butterfly. See? The butterfly, this watch face is peekabooing underneath the butterfly, and this flower thing here is peekabooing underneath the watch. So I just think that that really adds when you start doing your collaging. So, hope that made sense. All right. It with those butterflies. Yes. All right, I want to try adding some of these metal-looking stickers, which are just ridiculous. Ridiculously awesome. Okay. Do I want to put that there? Does that do a damn thing? No, it doesn't. I was thinking that these would be really cool right here on the edges, but no, that doesn't do anything. So you guys, now you see how I'm doing things, even though I had pre-planned a lot. This is exactly what I did when I showed you what we had originally. Just auditioning pieces. You don't know until you audition it, because you'll think, oh, that's going to look great. And you'll do it and you're like, oh, that looks like crap. Or you'll think, oh, I should do that. And, or I shouldn't do that. And then you audition it and it looks great. So I'm just looking at all my stickers here. These metal ones. Seeing if I want to do anything else. Like, maybe I want to put something here on this butterfly. Like a key, I think. Or maybe a cross. Ooh, let me open up the crosses. Let me see. Oh, I just love these. Oh, that cross looks like the bomb right there. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Look at that. Very cool. Okay. Do I want to do it anywhere else? Do I want another cross anywhere else? I kind of feel like a cross could go right here in the center of that. And you know, I need to add some more pink in. So there's this cross here with the pink. So let's just try to put this here. Oh yeah, I love that. All right. Now there's a little tiny cross right here. It's really small. See? Let's try, oh. Let's try putting that in the middle of this butterfly. And I'm going to give you guys some close-ups here at the end, because I do have to kind of work a little further away from my camera, but I'm working on 11 by 14 piece of poster board. So if I can't get in any closer, but I will do close-ups at the end. Something on this butterfly. Let's do this one. I'm using the heck out of these crosses. Yep, this goes perfect. I love it. So what I'm doing is I'm putting these crosses in that stem area of the butterfly, and I absolutely love it. I'd like to put one of them here. Maybe a key would go there good. So let me open this one up. That's these keys. And these are all my other favorite things. I love keys and locks and hearts. And crosses. I love me a cross. I love all kinds of crosses. I think crosses are just beautiful. I got another project coming up with a cross. We're going to Finnabar a Dollar Tree cross. And that's coming up soon. I'm just looking at what... Oh, this looks fabulous. There we go. Love that. So for that little part in the center of that butterfly, I'm using this key. Oh, this is just cool. I meant to use some of these pieces yesterday, and I just, like, forgot. And then I went, oh, you should have used some of those pieces yesterday. What are you doing? All right, I think we're done. I'm just looking to see if there's anything else I want to do. And I don't think there is. Oh, I didn't show you guys how to make dangles. I'll show you how to make dangles here in just a second. Okay, let me bring my camera down so you guys can see this. Because I really like how this turned out. Oh, I got some cleanup to do. All right, so here's the top. Love it. See, this is where I put those crosses in the middle of the body. That's a key. These are crosses. Really love how, and it really started coming together and coming alive when I put those metal stickers on here and the butterflies. The butterfly stickers. All right, let me see if I can get down a little bit more on this camera. There we go. Look how cool that bottom looks. Love it. Okay, I'm going to slowly go back up again. Because now we're really, really nice and tightly in. Okay, so I'll bring this back in a second, but I want to show you quickly how to make those dangles that you saw at the bottom. Remember I said I'll show you guys how to make those? I hadn't showed you yet, so let me show you. Okay, so we'll just take this piece of paper. Well, I want a longer sheet so we can make a long dangle. All right, let's take this. This is actually from a Dollar Tree calendar. So to make a long dangle, what you need to do is you take your X-Acto knife. Let me make sure I'm in frame. Okay. Take your X-Acto knife and then just go back and forth, like snake it, like a snake. Just snake or slither your way through. Okay. Now we have that snake on that one side, that shape. What the hell? Okay. So now just do it on the other side. And then you're going to see what I'm talking about. And you can use your scissors and do this, but you get such a much crisper look when you use the exact knife. See? Look how pretty those are. So there's, I'll just lay it down. So there's like little dangles. See? So you can put that down on any project and have dangles. Okay, so let me do it again. And I like to just keep going from there because now I already have the one side of the dangle there, right? So I only have to do now the other side, and then I already have it cut out. And what I like to do is I like to use interesting patterns and color. So when I'm ripping things out of magazines, calendars, books, I also always look for really colorful things like this. Really colorful backgrounds and prints. And this is just a bunch of flowers all together, but look how gorgeous those dangles are. One more time. Also, if you have a circle punch, you can take your circle punch and add things like this, especially they have a lot of good color, and punch out circles that you can use in your work, and circles of all different sizes. You can do it with diamonds, so you can do that too. So look how gorgeous those dangles are. Fabulous. Let me show you what I store my dangles in, because that's another fun thing. No, it's fun, but it's definitely helps with the organization, because you can lose a dangle real quick, and or they can just end up getting ripped. Okay, you get these. I know I love Dollar Tree, you guys. I do Dollar Tree hauls. I'm sure you guys have watched my Dollar Tree hauls if you're on my channel. These plastic envelopes are the bomb. They are just fabulous. You get 3 in a package. They come in clear, pink, but they're all usually clear. And I just picked up 5 packs because they're hard to find, because a lot of people like them. So when you see these at Dollar Tree, pick yourself up a few of them. I'm not saying you have to do 5, but pick up a few because they're not easy to find. Okay, so then I just take that and I put my dangles in here. You need the extra ones that I've created for another project, or whatever I have left over from a project. I just put my dangles in here. Now, I don't know if my... Yeah, they're going to fit in here. Just have to kind of... All right, come on. Get in here. I don't know why this one's really having a hard time. Okay, you're in the corner. There you go. All right. And you can even label this dangles so that you know that these are all dangles. Okay? All right. So I'm glad I showed you guys how to make dangles. I'll even take this sheet of paper because it's a good dangle sheet, because I love the colors on it and the print on there. And I'll put that in here too. And then that way I can make more dangles. And I think dangles on things dangling from the bottom of your project just adds the drama. So see how much drama that adds at the bottom? At least I think so. What's with this coughing today? So there we go. Let me take a little sip of coffee here. Okay, you guys, so I hope I've inspired you to do some more collaging. You can collage in your art journal. You can collage on a substrate. I have a bunch of substrates, like Dollar Tree signs that I got just for collage. So, or for mixed media of any sort, some Finnabar art. So I might be doing it on some substrates the next time. I have so many collage ideas in my head, so you guys are going to see me coming back with quite a few collages. And like I told you guys yesterday, I'll be making a print of this. Anything I like that turns out the way I like it, I'll make a print of this, and then I'll make a print of this, and then I'll apply it to a composition notebook and turn them into journals. So, and I sell them on my Etsy shop. So this will be for sale. I sell the journals for how much? $8.95 with free shipping. And you can go check that out in my Etsy shop, which is linked below. Also, I hope I've inspired you to do your own collage. And I think that's it. I think I had a couple more things to say, but I can't even think of what the heck they are. Okay, you guys, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love for you to do so. If you can give this video a thumbs up. Any comments or questions, leave them below. Come visit me on Facebook and Instagram. Oh, also, if you do any collaging, I have a Facebook group called Our Magical Little Place. Whatever art you do, okay? If it's knitting, if it's collaging, if it's mixed media, whatever the heck you do, come share it with us. And especially come share if you do some collaging that you've been inspired by me doing this. And remember, you guys, do something nice for someone today. And remember, my friends, we have more in common than we do not. All right, I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye!